Happy 2-week birthday, baby. Gorgeous. Hey everybody, so I'm coming to you for Jade's 2-week update. She turned 2 weeks yesterday, and I can't even believe how fast time's already been going. It's like you wait for 9-10 months and then finally you get to meet your baby for the first time, and now she's already 2 weeks old. So Santana has been such a good big brother. He helps me burp her and he brings me diapers and he covers her up with her blankie if she drops it, and he's been really sweet boy. So I will get started on maybe like nighttime. Our sleeping, we are co-sleeping most of the time, but sometimes if she falls asleep for a good amount of time, I'll transfer her to her bassinet next to us so she can kind of get used to sleeping in that. But I would say for the most part, I'd say it's like 75-25. So 75% of the time she's lying in bed with us, and then I do like to transfer her to her bassinet to get her used to laying on her back. So she wakes up anywhere from 2 to 4 times to nurse, and we don't really have a routine going. I kind of just nurse on demand, and she's doing really good with that. I usually change a diaper about 2 times. Usually if I don't smell a poo, I'll let it go until the next feeding. So she just farted really bad, poor girl. So we got one kid over here who's being a good boy. He's watching Barney, and then we got the other one in the swing right there. So she's awake, so we'll see how long I have. Okay. So nights have been pretty okay. Most of the time they're pretty mellow, but we have had a few nights where I've sat up kind of like rocking her and she was kind of fussy. Last night was one of them, and the night before, but other than that she's been okay. So hopefully there's nothing serious going on. Maybe I might have eaten something that kind of upset her stomach. I'm not really going by any kind of what you should and shouldn't eat when you're breastfeeding. I'm kind of just eating whatever and kind of just determining through that, because I know some people and some babies are very sensitive, and other babies and other people can just eat whatever and the babies are fine. So I did have a little bit of spicy food yesterday, so I'm not sure if maybe that upset her stomach or not. But overall, she's a really good baby. She doesn't fuss too much, and the nights have been okay. Not horribly bad, but she has been waking up anywhere from 2 to 4 times. She nurses throughout the day anywhere. It depends. She can nurse 3 times in 1 hour. She could go 3 hours without nursing. It just really depends. We kind of rotated. I do like to put her in her swing when I'm in the living room with Santana. If she's knocked out for a good amount of time, I will transfer her to a bassinet so she can get used to that, like I said. She sleeps usually, I'd say, most of the day. She has 2-hour periods where she's awake for about 2 hours. Last night she was actually awake from, I want to say like 8:30 to like 11:30, so that was pretty nice. And then once we all went to bed, she didn't wake up again until about 2. So yeah, she's getting a little fussy. Yeah, she just ate on one side, but she fell asleep in the middle. So let me go get her and we'll be right back. Okay, so I just nursed little Miss Jade for about 25-30 minutes and she's still going. So I figured I'll just keep her on and finish this video. So that pretty much wraps up nights. All in all, she's a really sweet girl, and her personality is kind of popping out a little bit from what I can tell, and she's going to be silly, I can tell. She's very alert when she is awake, and she can already make eye contact, and she's just amazing. I love being a mom to a little girl and a little boy. So she's everything that I've imagined and wished for, and we're doing really, really well. As far as postpartum for me, I'm feeling so good. I feel, I feel a little bit of tugging down there every once in a while. For instance, yesterday I put her in her Moby route for the first time when we went on a little walk just around the block, and I kind of felt some tugging down there, so I decided to kind of keep it short. I know they say 6 weeks for a reason. If I'm not doing anything strenuous, I feel great. If I'm just sitting watching TV or, playing with the kids, holding her, I'm fine. But just a little bit of strenuous stuff. I try not to pick up Santana, but sometimes it's hard. Today is my first official day kind of without any help. My mom stayed for about a week, and then my girlfriend was coming over to help me a few days, and then John was off for a few days, so that was nice to kind of get some extra help and get some extra hands. I haven't had a chance to take her to a doctor for a 2-week checkup yet. We were trying to get all of our insurance settled, and her next doctor's appointment is on the 23rd, so we'll know how much she weighs and how long she is and all that fun stuff. But she's just doing really well. I think I pretty much covered on everything. I'll go back to me. I'm not sure how much weight I've lost since my first weigh-in at 1 week postpartum. I'm still wearing a belly binder to kind of help with my incision and kind of loose skin, I guess. It does help a little bit. I feel a lot thinner than I did at my last week's update, so I'll kind of insert maybe like a little clip of my stomach now. My arms feel like pretty much back to normal. My face and in here feels back to normal. So yeah, everything's going really, really well. I'm very happy, and Jade is the sweetest little girl, and Santana is a really, really great big brother. So I think, I hope I didn't leave anything out. If you guys have any questions at all, just let me know. Alright, have a great day. Bye. Alright, so this is 2 weeks postpartum, and from the front, from the side. So I mean, obviously this is going to be my biggest problem. Let's see. From the other side. So I just have this flabby, gross stuff. And then definitely kind of saggy down here, like over my incision. And I definitely look a little bit bigger than I do in the camera than I do in the real life, so.